In the field, yeah, we tell them I'm ready for more. I'm ready for war. Tell them I'm ready for war. If you looking for me, you know where to find me.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as we are in the inner harbor of Baltimore at M&T Bank Stadium. The two teams emerging from their respective tunnels a minute ago to the approval of this Baltimore crowd. They're all set as their Ravens will match up with the Los Angeles Rams. Here's the former Utah Ute Matt Gay to get this one started. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium.
And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone.
And not a very good return at all as he won't even get this back to the 15.
First and 10 at their own 13-yard line.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
To throw is Jackson. Escaping the pressure right. He's going to find his tight end Boyle. And he'll lose yardage on this one back to the 13. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down. Here's Jackson to throw. Dancing to his left. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Little trouble thus far on their opening drive as they come up on a 3rd and 11. Flush to his right. Now he's going to throw deep right side.
Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
Picked off around the 41. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20. That's kind of a double whammy. I mean, the interception on the opening drive, that's one thing. But to give him this field position, that's another.
Absolutely perfect start for this defense. They take the ball away on the opening possession. They know that their offense will get the ball to start the second half. They line them up in field goal position. And to me, they got a chance for a touchdown right here out of the gate.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Stafford. Flushed out right. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down.
And 8 yards to go.
Well, good field position to start the drive, but under the gun now here on 3rd and 8. Out of the gun, Stafford. Yeah, that one's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts. This time on 3rd down.
So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8. Here we go on 4th. Stafford. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey.
And the Ravens are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on 4th down. Well, a shaky start for both quarterbacks now. We had the interception on the opening drive, and now they throw it right back to him.
So does that mean we're really kind of starting from the beginning, Brandon, right? Both of them have done it, so we kind of start from scratch. Looks to me like both of these defenses have done their homework, and they're executing quite well.
First carry for the former Buckeye, J.K. Dobbins. He was brought down by Troy Reeder. Well, sometimes it's hard to take your eyes off this guy at the linebacker position. He can really cover some ground, and he did there to make that play.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
Jackson on the give to Dobbins.
Oh, he's got some breathing room. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first.
I know that play went to the left side, and that's what it was designed to do, an outside handoff there. but how about the whole offensive line being involved? Seal the left side where the play was going, what they call play side, but how about on the back side? Just taking care of business to make sure no one can get there and disrupt it.
Is the biggest key the left tackle?
Without a doubt. Control that edge. Get out there. You want that left tackle. If you bring your tight end over there, either way, control the edge of the line of scrimmage, you got a chance to rumble.
Second and 9 at the 50-yard line.
From midfield now, here's Jackson. Oh, this is intercepted, intended for Hill. Picked off by Leonard Floyd. Past the 20. And he will bring it back. It's an interception return for a Rams touchdown. And now the Raven defense going to call a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And not a good return here at all as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line.
At their own 12-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line set to get going. And last time, decent field position through the pick six. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown.
This is something that we saw quite a bit at Oklahoma, and we'll be seeing it more and more on the NFL level as well. Marquise Brown going Hollywood.
Well, in this league where coordinators worry so much about drawing up the right routes, blocking assignments, misdirections and stuff, they have these precise arrows and movements. Sometimes the best plays just come from the schoolyard where you look at your fastest guy and say, go long, go get it, big man.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
This one fielded at the 5. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Through the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah, will they make up for it? And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down. Henderson now on 1st and 10. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down. From just shy of midfield, Stafford, throw left side, complete to Cup. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. It's the first catch. Now a play fake and it's Stafford. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll just get rid of it.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but if they make them out of bounds, that does you no good.
So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. They'll try the left side with Henderson. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. We haven't seen much from him running the football here in this first quarter.
No, you're right about that. We haven't seen much of him at all so far. They've stacked him up pretty well, but when you're trying to run the football, sometimes you got to play the long game. Keep handing it to him, and some of those runs that aren't working now, they turn into 6, 7, 8, and maybe more later on.
And this pass broken up. But the contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
Well, Well, it certainly appears that they're going to try and keep getting him the football. It's the third time they've looked in his direction. Unfortunately, haven't completed one yet, but I'm not sure they're going to shy away from him. They feel like they've got something there, and they want to capitalize on it.
I think you're right. We're only in the first quarter, so a lot of opportunities ahead. Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at the 40. He'll start with a handoff to Dobbins. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. Off the play fake. Here's Jackson. They'll roll him out right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Ernest Jones. He's the culprit, dropping him for a 2-yard loss. Second quarter now from Baltimore. It's the Ravens in possession. These two teams all tied after one. Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. Here's Jackson. Escaping the pressure right. Oh, looking for Andrews downfield. That's caught at the 25. And he will finally go out of bounds, but not before he takes it down to the 25.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Now a handoff for Dobbins. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3.
Well, every now and then we have to let a cliche fly, partner. And in this case, what do they say in the NFL? Your best ability is often your availability. And this is an extremely durable kid coming out of Ohio State. Carried the ball every time they even thought about running it. Wore down defenses and able to break big runs late in games. J.K. Dobbins going to Baltimore, an absolute perfect fit.
The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside.
Justin Tucker on the field goal. A 34-yard attempt.
Tucker's kick is good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. So no problems at all on that one. And you know, there's virtually no win. This is a kicker's dream here tonight.
It absolutely is, isn't it? So to me, with no win, it should be a passer's dream as well, right? But in this case, the defense held out. They had to force the field goal.
This one fielded at the 5. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They had a great drive going last time. They were moving the ball, and then all of a sudden it just stalled out. So we'll see what they can do here, Charles.
And it's always easy to second guess when you don't get it on a 4th down try. But they had to like the feeling that they had going out offense. They want to continue to see if they can capture that again on this drive and maybe get in the same position.
Yeah, and that's, I mean, like I said, they were moving the football. It's not like they went 4 and out, so I don't think it's a deal where the offense doesn't have confidence.
No, I agree with you totally on that one. If anything, they may have gained more confidence. Okay, they stopped us once. That's all right. Let's keep moving it. Make them do it again.
Off of play action. Here's Stafford. Got a man open. It's Tyler Higbee. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Stafford to Higbee there. Rams first down. They'll run on first down. Henderson. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. They'll fake it. Now Stafford. He'll get this one to Kupp, complete.
It's a gain of 9. Makes it 3rd and inches.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, just 1 for 3 thus far. They're looking at 3rd and the nose of the football. Henderson will try and run for the first. And he's got a first down as he's up to the 48. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Here's Henderson. Henderson, a first down and more. And finally down at the 36-yard line. 16 yards is the pickup there and a first down for L.A.
A good run there off right tackle in an old-school NFL football. The right side of the offensive line, often known as the nasty side. The left side, usually the technical side. Kind of reminds me of the old Atlanta Falcons 2009-2000.
Throw left side is complete on the diving effort. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18. 2 minutes remaining in the first half. 10-7, our score. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Back to throw. Stafford. Oh, a hit. He lost the football. Stafford puts it on the ground. And it's picked up by the Ravens. He's at the 40. 20. 10. And this is going to be brought back for a Baltimore touchdown. And give some kudos to the defensive coordinator, I think, here. They bring the blitz, they dial it up, and it turns into 6 points for them.
It's so nice to hear you actually give kudos to the defense. It is so nice you're such an offensive guy like that. I love it. He dialed things up, and boy, a big play resulted for his guys.
Well, you like the credit to the defense there, right, my friend?
Yeah, do I ever?
Taken in at the 3. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line.
And in just about every game we see, partner, what do when we look at the stat sheet? We go right to
the turnover differential.
Without a doubt, because when we see that, that pretty much tells the tale of the game. And I know there's still plenty of time to go, but you've got to take care of the football in order to win it.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Now it's Stafford. And that is incomplete. Normally I'd say this will lead to a punt attempt, but this offense already showed in the first half that they'll go for it on 4th down.
Well, they should have already said punt it, punt it. Head coach should have already made that decision.
The offense stays put. They failed twice already in this first half, but they're going to go a 3rd time here on 4th down.
Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line.
When a team's turned it over 3 times in the first half, we just look at the offense and say, guys, what are you doing? But instead, we really should be looking at the defense. They've created the takeaways. 2 interceptions, 1 caused fumble. They played awfully well swarming to the ball here in the first half.
On 1st down, Dobbins. And strong running there as he's inside the 10 and down to the 8-yard line.
Facing a 2nd and 6 from the 8.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 8-yard line.
Dobbins trying the left side.
And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Play action. It's Jackson. Steps away to his left. He's going to get this one out to his fullback. And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7. Give him 3 on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down. And Tucker's kick right there. It's good. And that will open the lead up now to 20-7. They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces them to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. This is what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line.
And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
From the 21, it's 2nd and 10. From the gun, here's Stafford. And he's got this one to Henderson. It's caught. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards. From the 50, Stafford. He's going to air it out deep for Woods. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A.
Well, he's been doing this for more than a decade now, showing that he's still got that arm strength from back when he was the #1 overall pick.
And as that ball was hanging in the air with the receiver streaking downfield to meet it, here in the stadium, you could just sense the crowd thinking, oh, no. And their worst fears were realized as that one turned into a long touchdown.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
For most people, the excitement of a kickoff return is to see a long one that goes back in the opposite direction. But for the guys covering it, it's being able to stop them deep in their own territory. How about that incredible form tackle right there? Shoulder into ball carrier, and down he goes.
They go play action with Jackson. He'll buy some time right.
That is caught, Rashad Bateman.
And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. And he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he slides to a hole. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break.
Both teams going back through their game plans, making their final halftime adjustments. And for the call of the second half, we go back up to Baltimore and rejoin Brandon and Charles.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Ravens ready to receive it, and they've got the lead as well as we resume play in the second half.
And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line.
And they're on the short end of the scoreboard here. Charles, what adjustments, if any, do you think they need to make for the second half?
Well, paraphrasing the gold medal hockey winning coach Herb Brooks, I just say you continue to play your game. Throw the ball. They had success doing it in the first half, so make sure you keep getting the ball to your playmakers, a little bit more to the perimeter perhaps, but above all, play your game.
And this one is incomplete.
I may be an analyst, but I'm also a fan. I love it when people take the big shots downfield, but he was under a lot of duress. And I think that forced the incompletion downfield. Didn't have a real good chance to find his target.
Throwing on third down, Stafford. That'll be caught by Cup. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. Henderson going to run for it, and he gets it to the 34, good enough for the first. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. They'll fake the give. Now Stafford. And that'll be knocked knocked away. It's incomplete.
And a lot of being a defender is being able to learn what you can and can't get away with when in man coverage. In this case, he got away with it and helped pop that ball free.
On second down now, it's Henderson. And he's got room. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. Darrell Henderson, 66 yards. And the Rams have tied the game with the extra point to come. Gay is on for the point after. And with that, his guys take the lead here by a point.
Makes the score Rams 21.
After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
I think the guys right now, as they go out on offense, they're zeroing in on one big key. They don't have to do anything differently just because they're down on the scoreboard now. The intent, still the same in what they plan to do on offense.
On second down, a run with Dobbins. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets this football out shy of the 30 to the 29. 43 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries. Now Dobbins, and he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. And now Jackson will look to throw it. Flush to his right. And this is caught. It's Brown. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one good for 26 and a first down.
That is definitely what we call on defense an uh-oh play. And what you mean by that is against Lamar Jackson, when you see him out of the pocket, your first thought is, uh-oh, he's going to try and run it. How do I get to him and get him on the ground? And guess what? That didn't happen, and his receivers took advantage.
And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked out before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Jackson. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
His struggles finding open receivers continue. I don't know the last time I saw him this inconsistent throwing the football.
It would be hard to find a date when he was this inconsistent. You know, in his locker, he keeps the word poise printed on an 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper. He needs to find that poise right now.
He certainly does. In fact, I would suggest he laminate it.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Jackson. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Coverage was awfully tight there on 3rd down. They actually closed off all the passing lanes, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
Justin Tucker on the field goal. A 64-yard attempt.
And this is off target to the left. Didn't get there anyway. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is. Down here in the 3rd quarter, obviously that's one they could have used.
Yeah, and one of my favorite special teams coaches in the NFL told me what separates the kickers in the NFL versus the ones who are not is not the misses. It's the second miss in a row. Best kickers in the league, they don't miss 2 in a row. He's got to get his head back together in case he gets another shot.
They'll run on 1st down. Henderson. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Stafford now to throw. And the pressure gets to him and brings him down. sacked.
So now Stafford and the Rams, after the sack, well, they're staring up at a 3rd and long.
Uses the stiff arm, and he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion. Now Henderson. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Darrell Henderson. His 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Rams add on to their lead. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And the lead is up to 8. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And they had compiled a pretty long drive last time. Unfortunately, though, it ended with no points after the missed field goal.
And that can hurt the psyche of a team because as they drove downfield, you know you're never supposed to count points in your mind until they go up on the board. Well, let's face it, we've been there. We've seen teams before. They were counting on those points. They didn't get them. Can they come back now, start over again, and grind it out?
2nd and 10. Off the play fake to Dobbins. Here's Jackson.
And he's got his receiver. That's Sammy Watkins. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 42. The Ravens get a new set of downs. Give them 17 on that pickup. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. A shotgun snap and a give to Dobbins. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. They go play action now. Jackson on the move to his left. But he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Nowhere to go downfield, but he's able to get out of bounds and stop the clock here with a 1st down. To throw is Jackson.
They set up the screen for Dobbins.
A nice little screen. They get 6 on 1st down.
It's a big 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 21-yard line.
To throw again on 2nd down. Jackson wide open as Watkins. He's got it. Touchdown! Sammy Watkins from 21 yards away.
And the Ravens have a chance to tie things up as they trail by 2 here in the 4th.
Jackson here, he's going to look to throw. It's caught at the 1, but he is not going to make it. It's a big play by the defense, and they're going to hold on to their 2-point lead. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return.
And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line.
Now they've seen their lead nearly extinguished after that last score, but bottom line, they are still on top with the football. And a touchdown on this drive would really put them in position A.
On 2nd and 12, Stafford. He's got Higbee complete right side. And brought down, but not before they're able to get it up to the 25. first down Los Angeles there with a pickup of 14 yards. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, second down. They run once more with Henderson. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. The battle in the trenches never more important than right now. This is 3rd and inches. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Not much there, only a yard.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
Second down, it's Henderson. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. A shotgun snap for Stafford. And that's caught left side. It's Woods. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. Stafford on target to Woods. First down, L.A. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. On the handoff, Henderson. They find some open field here. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. They'll go back to Henderson on first down. And he is not going to go anywhere. They're going to get to him behind the line, and that is going to get us to the 2-minute warning. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5. And now the question everyone's wondering, look at the clock, late 4th quarter, do they put the ball in the air here on 3rd?
I don't. I run the football, and I tell my offensive line, no leakage up front. I want my running back hit as I hand the ball up.
Touchdown, Rams! Robert Woods on the touchdown throw from Matthew Stafford. And the Rams add on to their lead. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Here's Gay now to add the extra point. And that makes it a 9-point game.
Makes the score Rams 35, Ravens 26. Matt Gay taking off for Los Angeles.
After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. From the 10. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They might be thinking this is close to a lost cause here. Got to play it out. What do they need to do?
Well, they have a thought process in mind already, but they can't get ahead of themselves. They know that they need to score quickly.
Yep, 2-score game.
Onside kick and get the ball back and then score again, but they can't worry about the last 2 points. The only thing that matters is scoring quickly, then they'll take it from there.
He's going to let it fly. And that is going to be pulled in one-handed. Wow. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Hollywood Marquise Brown, 76 yards. And the Ravens have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And this game not quite in hand yet. We'll likely see all 3 timeouts defensively and then reassess where we are. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 1:06 left to go in the game. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Again, it's Henderson. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Boy, 203 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Running left is Henderson. Now the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. Now it's Stafford. That's complete to the tight end Hopkins. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be 3rd down.
Let's just make this one simple. Could he be any more open than he was on that play?
And they lost him going to the outside.
Hard to believe because you go through your accounting on each and every defensive snap. Who's got who, what defense you're in. It was totally a blown coverage.
The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game. On is the punter, Hecker, as he gets this one away. That'll go as a punt of 34 yards that time. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before we hit 000. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And last time the formula was pretty simple. 1-play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, 1-play drive is exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was fairly easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
Yeah, we'll see if it's that easy here. Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. You were wondering, could it happen? Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.